Rodgers now has 5 games this season with 4 touchdowns and 0 picks. That is already 1 game shy of the all-time record set by Peyton Manning in 2013. Manning won the MVP that season. Rodgers is certainly in that conversation this season. And so it feels like another game where the winning team, it's just easy to see, right? Rodgers, spectacular. They just dominate. But RC, let's talk about the Bears, who are a team that were 5-1 at one point this season. Now what do we say about them?
The Chicago Bears hibernate in a den of hopelessness. And obviously they aren't following protocol in Chicago because whatever the offense had very early on in the year, the defense has now caught it. The defense is now testing positive for suck. And when you play against the Green Bay Packers and you allow Aaron Rodgers to do what he did last night offensively, to play a flawless game, to not get hit in the pocket, for Aaron Jones and Jamal Williams to be able to run the football like that, you don't stand a chance. The reason we gave him a chance was we felt like if Mitchell Trubisky could create some things with his legs, if the offense could actually move the ball, we knew that this defense was good enough. Now they have nothing. Now the defense has given up. Now the offense is showing you no matter who the quarterback is, no matter who the play caller is, they won't be able to create points in critical moments. And so if you're the Chicago Bears, you pack this season up and you figure out where this started and when you can end it. And you end it as fast as you can. You find a quarterback, you find a new head coach, and you move forward in 2021.
Starting to feel that way. I don't disagree. Rex, let me come to you on that defense. Does there come a point where a really good defense watches their offense and just says, you know, I just can't do it anymore. We just give up on this thing here. Is that what you think we see with the Bears defense here?
I think we see that with the Bears. We definitely do. But if you're a really good defense, that never happens. Look, I've been on some horrendous teams. Ryan Clark, same thing. We've been part of great defenses, and it doesn't look like that. You don't give up 200 rushing yards to the Green Bay Packers. And 4 touchdowns, by the way, to Aaron Rodgers throwing the ball. Like, they have, I've said it forever, that I think it's the most talented defense in the league. But they don't play that way. And that's the thing. I don't care. You almost take it as a thing like, look, offense, give us 10 points, we're going to win. I've been a part of those teams. We won a Super Bowl when we never scored an offensive touchdown for 5 weeks in a row. Why? Because we were the real deal. And you ain't the real deal in Chicago, and I don't know why. Because you got to take it as almost like a, you know, hey, we can do it, man. I want to show you how big my shoulders are. Put the whole team on our backs, and it ain't happening.
Meanwhile, Dan, let me come to you on the other side of the coin here. Aaron Rodgers. I started the conversation by saying he's in the MVP discussion. What are you seeing from him and his team right now?
Yeah, the MVP is a 2-man race right now between Patrick Mahomes and Aaron Rodgers. But I'd say 3 things that are really starting to stand out for the Packers as the weeks go on. Number 1, we got to start putting Matt LaFleur into one of the better head coaches in the NFL conversation. The body of work is big enough. He should be in the head coach of the year conversation as well. Number 2, how easy things are looking for this offense. I mean, if you want to watch an offense operate, so much is easy on all the players. And that comes down to having a very clear vision of how to attack the defense, having a very clear vision of what you're good at, and then your guys executing at a very high level. And then the third thing is this. I don't know, outside of Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid, if there is going to be a quarterback and head coach or play caller that I'm going to trust more as we head into the last 4 or 5 weeks in this season in the playoffs as I will with Matt LaFleur and Aaron Rodgers. Take Mahomes and Andy Reid out. I trust Matt LaFleur and Aaron Rodgers to be completely ready to play in whatever game they have to play in and execute at a crazy high level and make the challenging, big-time, big-moment plays. I think I trust those guys more than anybody left heading into the playoffs outside of Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid. They're clicking on all cylinders right now. Allen Lazard being back is a huge part. And the Packers, if their defense just doesn't stink, are going to be brutally tough to beat.
RC, really quick. You played Aaron Rodgers in a Super Bowl when he was as good as anyone's ever been. How close to that does he look right now?
He's extremely close. I think he is that. He doesn't move around as much, but the way that he's being protected when Aaron Rodgers has clean feet, he's making throws that only he and probably Patrick Mahomes can make right now in the NFL. And it's fun to watch. It's fun to watch him be able to get it to Tunyon, whether it's Lazard, Devontae Adams on the outside, Aaron Jones out of the backfield. Aaron Rodgers is playing at an extremely high level, at an MVP level, at an all-pro level, and that's what it's going to take for this team to win, and he's doing it week in and week out.
Okay, so we begin with Mahomes and Tyreek Hill, spectacular performances. Aaron Rodgers, spectacular performance. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.